Hello and welcome to another update video about XRP. So XRP has now reached this target area in blue. Yesterday, I think we were nearly there, when I made the video around the same time yesterday. And this orange support region down there, which the price tested for several months, and it was really boring, did lead to a bounce and the start of this rally, which was expected. Which certainly was expected, and it was quite clear that in both scenarios we were watching for higher prices in this Elliott wave triangle that's forming on the long-term chart, which I don't want to discuss in detail again, but the idea was that we were going to move higher in either wave C of the triangle or the D wave, depending on if it's a bullish or a bearish triangle. So we said whether it's bullish or bearish, it doesn't matter so much at the moment, because in both of these, the price would ideally give us another rally into the next target area up there between $1.27 and $1.98 over the coming weeks and months. And that is sort of what we can see right now. It might, of course, extend higher, but that is sort of the next milestone target for these two. And then on the way to that, obviously we need to understand, okay, what kind of structure is it actually that's unfolding within the C wave of the triangle or the D wave? And it would be a corrective structure, because we're dealing with an overall long-term triangular pattern on this chart, on the 4-day chart there. And in triangles, the subwaves are all corrective. So we're not dealing with impulsive price action. Now, don't misunderstand me. We're dealing with impulsive price action in the subwaves, yes, but we're not dealing with impulsive price action in the main waves of the triangle. So I've just opened the Academy section, the Elliott Wave Academy, on our Discord server. You can access this as silver and gold members. If you're interested in that, check it out. You'll find a link to our website in the description. But the main reason for me to show you this is I wanted to show you how a textbook Elliott wave triangle looks like, because sometimes it can be difficult just to look at the chart without the actual textbook pattern to compare it. And yeah, the idea is, we are in this D wave of the triangle. I mean, if it's a different triangle, then we're dealing with a C wave, but then it would be flipped around, so don't focus on that now. Again, we're probably working here on a corrective rally in a triangle. So in one of the triangles I showed you, one of the variations of the wave count, it's a D wave. So, and then the subwave structure is an A, B, C structure. And the target is typically around the 61.8 extension. That's a common target of the previous wave. And that's one of the targets I'm highlighting there on the chart. But there are other ways how you can calculate targets. For example, based on the A, B, then we calculate the internal C wave. So main takeaway is you have an Elliott wave triangle. It is a 5-wave pattern. Triangles can, of course, break to the upside or to the downside, depending on where they are positioned in the chart. But it's always a 5-wave sideways pattern. And these previous swing lows and swing highs, they are breakout points and invalidation points. So if it's really a contracting triangle, which is what we're tracking for this chart, then we should form a series of lower highs and higher lows. And best I can tell is, from a bullish point of view, XRP would be working on the D wave of a triangle, after which we could then get an E wave and then a breakout. And that is in line with my long-term wave count for Bitcoin, at least one of them, where we could now finish up the bull market, then get a correction. Whether it's going to be a major bear market or just a substantial correction, obviously there's no exact definition for them, but that we will have to see. But at the moment we can only focus on this move up. Okay, if we break above the previous high, we have invalidation of the triangle. Therefore, I would not call a top here too early. We don't want to prematurely call a top, but I can highlight to you what the risk area is, where the risk is increasing for a possible start of the next move down. Whether that's, again, really bearish or just an E wave down, we will have to see. But main takeaway is we want to focus on the reversal areas. We don't want to get too crystal bally here. We want to focus on the reversal areas where risk is low and reward is high. And for XRP, we've had that here, a reversal area. So again, that C wave I just showed you bottomed actually here in June, but then, okay, we rallied, pullback within the D wave, and now we're on our way into that target area up there. The B wave top is around 195, so I just told you, a little higher actually. So what I want to say is that there would be invalidation, you know, if we break above that level. That means the triangle count will change, but it would still have been a setup or a wave count to follow higher. Now in between, obviously, this blue kind of target area provides the next area to watch with levels at 83.8 cents. That's the next resistance I mentioned to you in yesterday's video. Well, we've reached that now. Then 95.2 cents, $1.03 and $1.17, because these are common targets for the internal C wave in wave A. And then it's getting quite messy, but you know, bottom line is we should get a B wave down and then a C wave up at some point. But the A wave hasn't finished, so it can still extend a little higher. I just told you what the next resistances are. We can also take a quick look at the shorter time frame. Shorter time frame suggests that, yeah, just showed you this kind of A, B, C that should ideally unfold. We'll have to see how exactly this is subdividing. I mean, this is not high confidence. You know, this can shift easily. But is it so important what the perfect wave count is? No, because also here the price reacted to one of these Fibonacci levels. These can be setups, or these Fib levels can offer support and resistance. Now we moved from support into the next area, and obviously risk is higher here again. Yeah. Now I've added for the internal structure another micro support, which means I'm looking for higher more directly within this A wave, as long as we're holding above 64.2 cents. Any break below it would indicate likely the B wave started, and then we can look for maybe another support area for B. But at the moment, primary counter would be we get another 4-5, finish the C wave in A, B wave, C wave, and then we will have to readjust or recalibrate, see where we are, and then yeah, we'll see. But for now, focus is on higher. No sign this internal wave 4 has started. Okay, do we need a healthy wave 4-5? I don't think necessarily. There's very limited structure in here, but we've reached already the target zone for wave C of A, so be on high alert. The B wave could start, but it would look best with another 4-5 pattern. That's the update about XRP. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.